Hi everybody. I want to talk a little bit about survival skills at the present time, and I'm not talking about survival skills in the wilderness. I'm talking about the survival skills that the non-awake people are using right now. And the non-awake people are using their skills to protect them, okay? And I'll just explain what I'm getting at. We, the awake people, are using our skills to survive, to save our souls. Let's just say that. To save what we have inside. We're working really hard. Even though it appears that we're trying to save our physical bodies, the ones who are awake are actually trying to save their spiritual selves. The people that are not awake are actually trying to save their physical selves, and at the expense of their spiritual lives. And they've been doing this all along, and that's why they're still in the social order. And let's call it the social order, just like Carlos Castaneda did. If you are in the social order, you are basically trapped, and you are trying to survive in the social order. So in the social order, in order for you to survive, you have to call other people crazy that talk about things that don't fit into the reality of the social order. And so you have to think of a snooty person, a snooty rich person who kind of snubs their nose at other people. So in order for you to survive in the social order, you have to put down or snub your nose at people that are not in the social order. And if you don't do that, you're seen as, oh, somebody who's, risky, or maybe we shouldn't talk to that person. They're a little bit of a rebel or a radical or something like that. Because I've been thinking about this a lot, and a lot of us have gone through this experience over the last couple of years. We tried in earnest to wake up our friends, our relatives, the people that were in our circle, our neighbors. We tried in earnest to save them, to save their spiritual selves, and through an awakening to understand that they lived in a world of lies their whole life, to become awake to the truth, and to do something about the situation for the benefit of the human race. But the other people, the ones who are not awake, are not concerned with the benefit of the human race. They're concerned with their own survival, their physical selves. So let's have a look at, if you look at contempt, you'll see exactly what I mean. So here we've been trying to save these people, okay, and what they've done to us is cast us right out of their circle, literally with a vengeance, okay? So what they have done is expressed a negative attitude towards us, the awake people, as being inferior, base, or worthless. Scorned us even, okay? They've been sarcastic towards us. They've expressed that they despise us, or they feel dishonored by us, even being in their presence. It's an open disrespect, and they're willfully ignoring everything that we're trying to do for them. So why would they do that? Why would they act like that when you're trying to actually save them? Because you saving them, or trying to save them, or trying to convince them of reality, is actually harmful to them trying to save their physical bodies by going to work, by going along with the social norms, the social order, whatever is accepted socially. So as long as they reject you with a vengeance, okay, then they feel safe. So if you think of them as they're using a survival skill, that they need, then you'll understand it's not exactly directed at you, but what you're trying to do or convince them of. Now let's just read on here, because this is a very, very interesting subject. And one of the things that these Nazis were good at was they studied the psychology of the human mind. And they've been using this techniques in the United States when they took over the scientists and the intellects of Germany, and they employed their methods in the United States and North America and Canada as well. In the UK, Australia, any Commonwealth nation that's related into the Commonwealth. And the United States is, by the way, it's just a sham that you've been led to believe that you're a free country. And so what you're getting here, you're also getting this from your spouses or your loved ones that are really close to you. They'll display negative emotions towards you, express anger, sadness, etc. towards you. And this is a survival mechanism that is being used. And again, this is what's actually separating us into two completely different segments. You have those people that are concerned with their inside, their spiritual lives. They want to be more than just a body, and they are fed up with the world the way that it is, and they want changes. They want a world of love. They want loving. They're just fed up. They want to move beyond this world of eat and get eaten, or dog eat dog. And that's the world that we're going to call the social order. The social order, any capitalistic society, fiat money system is actually what I mean to say, has a limited lifespan. They know this. They studied the markets and the economy, and they know exactly how things work, and so they prepare for that. And if you don't believe me, you can look into some of the work of Gann. Gann was one of the person that made a lot of money in the predicting what the price of commodities were going to be, etc. And he based that upon, and this is important to understand because it has to do with price, place, okay? Price, place, time. And so that if you remember this, that everything in the universe has a rhythm and a motion and a movement, and everything in the universe repeats itself, because everything is cyclic, and there's a formula for everything like that. And so they use these, let's call them mathematical combined with astrological cycles. And these are some of the things that the Freemasons did, and I understand that Gann was quite likely a Freemason. I'm pretty sure that he was. So I hope that other people will think about this and comment on it, because there's definitely going to be a separation. I really feel it strongly in my bones. And the people that do not have a spiritual life, and I'm not talking about a religion, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a person that asks a question and has been searching for where they came from, why they're here, what is there to them that's more than flesh and blood and bones. And more often than not, the people that are awake are the people who have suffered. They've suffered, and more often than not, they've suffered physical suffering. And it's this physical suffering that makes one desire actually to be out of the body and to be free of the encumbrances that the body puts on us. And one of them is that the body doesn't last forever. And they're trying to make the body last forever, but the body is not who we are. We're a lot more than that. Anyhow, it's Marcia signing out. Thanks for listening.